It's week 2 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on Roquan Smith.
Built on the side of a... Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. Darrell Patterson now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash your defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Play fake, it's Mayfield. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted, it's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. It's an option to the left side. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he eventually goes out, but not until he's down near the 10. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You could really tell the defense bit hard on that read option. Everybody went the back's way. Once he pulled it back, he had daylight for days, making the correct read and going for big yardage. Everything they could ask out of him on one play.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
They motion Bateman over right. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
All right, here we go, second down. Lamar now from the gun. Juke the defender. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. Intercepted in the end zone. Chuck Clark has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Mayfield with a blitz coming. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Baker now from the gun. Finds his target, Patterson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Baker. Got a man, Patterson has it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot. Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
On third down, they'll go with Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, Cup. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running right with Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. They'll run the draw with Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Now Jackson off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. One of the tight ends motioning left. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung out of that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. And this one does not go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They give inside to Chubb. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Takes it in at the 26. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Swift gets it, going left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raider football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Ertz reels it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They'll run here, following the penalty. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A good defensive play breaks that one up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got it. Room to run. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens got a long way to go and a short time to get there. From the 25 on second down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The Raiders with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. First down, ball at the 36. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 28, has a man, it's Ertz. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Mayfield to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Looking for... And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And this one doesn't go far. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. From the 31. Finds Aguilar. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. will be caught by Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
With the score, Raiders
So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Justin Fields, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in week 1. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First down, here's Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Has his man, it's Swift. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, but it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Aguilar with the grab. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. They put a receiver in motion right. He's still going at the 30. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Slot man in motion right. First down throw for Jackson. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 13-yard line.
the shotgun, a give to Swift. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown. And heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. They're out and set, first and 10. Second half's going to start with a... Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. Complete, it's Myers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now give right side to Chubb. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. It forces the incompletion.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Swift gets it on the option. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That's 16 on the pickup. That's good for a Ravens first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. First down, here's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Got his man on the in, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Looking right, and he brings it in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
He's got him, that's Swift. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All set up now for first and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Running behind center with Swift. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Massive hit, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Baker now from the gun. He'll get this to Tucker. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's tackled for a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Baker now. Quick hitter complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Mayfield will look to throw. Got a man. Patterson has it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season. You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
They needed a few things to go right to make a comeback. And the first one, well, you had to. That was not a want to. That was a have to with that field goal. Without it, tough to imagine overcoming a 2-score deficit, Kate.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Rolling left behind. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Complete out to the right.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. 1st down, here's Baker. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Baker out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Avoid some trouble there. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Raiders 14 points back. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. Mayfield to throw again. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. To throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Complete over the middle to the big tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Looking to throw it. It's caught.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders.
And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Baltimore running its offense out now. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
And they'll kneel this down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
And they'll take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.